Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I know I have been MIA again, so here's what's been happening. I blinked back in March and now it's the end of September. Sorry. In the meantime, I did start recording a bunch of different art projects and I always just stopped because I realized I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like the setup. I don't like having to think about the lighting. I don't like to make my space look aesthetic before I start. I don't like having to stop and check if the camera's in focus. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. Filming my art process has sucked the joy out of my art making process, but I do still want to share with you guys and I do still want to engage. So I just figured I would do my work and then talk about the process with you guys afterward. I do like sharing with you guys, but I just can't be bothered with the setup and the recording process. I think like smaller scale paint with me videos are doable, but like I can't with my bigger personal projects. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I do work on multiple different projects at the same time. And my creativity, it comes in bursts. So when I want to create, I must create. And having to set up and all that, it just takes away from my creativity. I want what I make to be of quality, and I want to do it for me. My art is for me, first and foremost. And my goal with this channel is not to blow up. I don't want you to subscribe if you're not genuinely interested in my work and my growth. I want organic and I want authenticity. So I wanted to share a really cool piece that I've been working on. Oh, I finished. I started working on it in August. But before I talk about it, I just wanted to fill you guys in on what other things that I've been up to. So I'm sorry about any background noise. I live in a loud city and I have other people living with me. So since June, which is when I did my last update, I junior mentored in an 8-week mural program run by Jayu in collaboration with Black Creek Community Farm. It was led by the wonderful, talented muralist Kersha Wright. It was so much fun to learn and create as a group. And by the end of this, I really like this type of, like this sense of community that art making allows for is just really beautiful. Also, like side note, I thought spray painting was really difficult. Like when people make things look easy, it's because they've spent time, energy, effort, and like spent a lot of themselves to make it look easy. So shout out to all the wonderful artists out there, the ones that are established, the ones that are still learning, the ones that are still exploring, whatever you are doing, shout out to you. Another cool thing that I did was facilitate my own workshop. It was around exploring our personal narratives through symbolism. And thank you so much to those who made it to the workshop, because it was like rainy that day and it was very heartwarming to get so many positive reactions to something that I have been working on for a really long time. The workshop was months in the making. It was months of thinking and staring at my work, questioning like, what is it that I want out of this workshop, or like, what is it that I want out of my art? So the idea of self-reflection and storytelling naturally just wove into the workshop, and I really want to thank Jayu for allowing me the space and time to share the workshop with other people. It was also like just very beautiful to hear other people's personal stories and experiences and experience of the process of art making itself. So thankful, so grateful, and I really can't wait to do more of that in the future. Um, okay. And so by how much I'm talking about Jayu, you think I'm in like love with them or something. But I also joined a poetry as self-preservation program run by Jayu, led by the wonderful mentor Namita. Really a good mentor. Like they created such an inviting space to come in and write and talk and share tea and food. So like again and again, like I'll mention this, like the community, I feel like I'm part of something like very special. um and I feel so honored to see so many people that I've met throughout the years in these kinds of spaces grow into their own as an artist, as a human being. It just warms my heart to hear so much passion and intention and willingness to show up for like yourself, but also like other people. And not that anyone needs my validation, but it makes me feel really proud to see that type of growth. Yeah. Another fun thing that I did was I went to New York. I went gallery hopping. I did a bunch of other things, but I went gallery hopping with my cousin's roommate because my cousin was at work. And it was like a lot of fun. Like you meet such interesting people for sure. And I was supposed to fly back on a Tuesday, and my flight got canceled because of bad weather, and they switched my flight to Saturday. I was like, okay, just enjoy your forced vacation, forced extended holiday. Then I'd be like, okay. And then, like, I just start getting really anxious again because it was like 4 extra days of not working and spending money. Okay. And then I got COVID and missed 3 more days of work. And, like, in this economy, damn. It's okay, right? Though, like, money's a made up concept. Well, and in that moment, I realized like I am a full grown adult worrying about having to miss work. Anyways, I also started my post grad for art therapy. I'm gonna make a separate video on that because there's so much to say. Anyways, oh, I did get my flight moved to a Friday, so it wasn't that bad, I guess. But yeah, so now I'll just proceed to talk about my art piece. I'll edit the picture in post. So this piece, I wanted, after I wrote it, I was like, damn, I should have labeled it "Welcome to My World." I don't really vibe with the word life in it. I don't know, but it's done. So I had this canvas just sitting there for a really long time, and I had so many ideas for it, so many different ideas, but like things will just like randomly hit me and then I'll roll with it. Because I had been brainstorming for a really long time, what do I do on this canvas? But I was like, what if, how hilarious would it be if I painted the Paint app on a canvas? But I wanted something more, so I was like, okay, I'll just collage. Then I started thinking about like growing up and how fun it was to just browse the internet. Then I started thinking about my childhood, and it was such a nice trip down memory lane. First, I just Googled like popular things in the 2000s as a starting point, but then it didn't take long for the nostalgic memories to flood in. So I just compiled a lot of pictures. And I went to print it at Staples, and I was actually so embarrassed because there was a lot of people there, and there was an issue with the printer, and someone had to come and help me. No one really like asked me what I was doing or what it was for, but I was literally just like self-calming, like it's okay, no one here knows, you're a full-grown adult, and also like no one really cares. Also, like, who cares? Also, just like tell them you're an artist, right? You can get away with a lot when you say, I'm an artist. I don't know, man. I was just like low-key sweating. But they printed out really nice. My hands were hurting so much from the cutting. Like, damn, it felt like never ending. But I eventually ended. It eventually ended. And the fun part was putting it together. I laid it out the way I wanted it first before gluing it, and to get an idea of how I wanted things. I placed the bigger things first and then kept the smaller things for filler. With the Paint app painting, I was trying to make it more realistic. Then I remembered my deadline, so I just went with like the doodly look and challenged myself to like get over it. That's another thing that I've been just trying to do, just make to make and not make to reach perfection. Yeah, anyways, the MSN pop-up at the bottom came to me like the last 5 minutes of work. Like, I was at work and I was about to leave and I was like, wait a minute, I have an idea. And I quickly put it together and went to Staples again, and I was like once again embarrassed, but I persevered. It's my name spelled backwards, and I printed out 2 sizes, but ended up using the smaller original size that I had like made, and I love it. I love the gems, and they look so friggin' good. I love the cards coming out of the frame. I love this piece. It was so much fun to make, and it was accepted to be in Orange Peel Mag, an online visual art and creative writing magazine. So I'm really excited to like share that with you when it comes out. But I will be photoshopping. I will be using Photoshop on this before I make prints of it. I just wanted to be transparent about that, because of the rushed timing, I didn't really do it as nicely as I would have liked it to have been done. So I will be making tweaks on Photoshop. So if you'd like to get your hands on 10x10 prints of this, please make sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow my Instagram art account, ArtsyAswani, and stay in touch, and I'll see you next time. But I forgot to do this. I got these 3 candies from some random like South Asian store, and I wanted to do like a taste test with you guys. So one is chili guava. It smells like guava. That's good. Not really good. This one, mango. I like green. Ooh, it's like a nice spice. Okay. Mango. I think I like the guava better, but it's not bad. This one is Imli tamarind. I love tamarind, so I saved the best for last. Let's try it. Zip, 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 zip. It's so good. Chili fruit gummy. Okay. I think my top 2 are guava and Imli. Yeah, okay. That's it.